Creating a Black Crunchyroll isn't self-segregation, it's self-preservation. My organization, Blerd and Powerful, is an advocate for Black-owned comic book conventions. But the other side of that mission statement is that we are advocate of the mental well-being and mental health of Black nerds. And I can't see myself being a viable example for my son, let alone the community, if I am allowing myself to get sucked into these comments where we are fighting for our lives just to validate our own existence against people who never truly liked us in the first place. And I know that to be the case because they keep moving the goalposts. First, it's, oh, you got to create your own character. Stop blackwashing, white characters. Okay, we create our own characters, but what happens then? Oh, this is woke. Why can't you just like what's out there already? Or why are these companies doing so much to capitulate or pander to, these marginalized demographics when what's been out here has already been so good? Why are we spending so much energy arguing with people when we could just exist and be happy and not have to validate our existence to them? If I'm trying to advocate for one's mental well-being, then I had to look at the example of Black women. 92% of them voted correctly in this last election, right? And when they saw how the other demographics voted, they decided that they were going to remove themselves from a lot of the fights that are coming. They're recharging. They are taking their time to heal and to focus on themselves. They are turning inward to recharge themselves for something that truly matters to them. And as a supporter of Black women and voting the correct way, I'm taking a page from that and I'm advocating to my Black nerds that we need to just seriously just turn inward and heal ourselves. If I'm telling you, let them crash out because we exist, that's not hurting us, that's hurting them. We have plenty of examples of Black excellence that we can fall back and look at to say, you know what, we need to be supporting them. Whether it's the recent success of The Comic Shop or my man Tony Weaver, M. Shy Dash, my friend Kaori Knight and her book, like Concrete Comics, Oliver Banks, Creative Theory World. So many other people out here that we could be focusing on as opposed to trying to make people accept us. What is the point? Why do that to ourselves? That doesn't make sense to me, and that's the definition of insanity. Blerd Station is an opportunity for all of us to finally get more than the crumbs that we've been served over the years. There's a lot of different things that we're given that we love and prop up, but why are we not getting more of that? Why are we not accepting the fact that we have people out there that's making it for themselves or making it for us? You've got Wingless Comics coming out with Air Force Ones, Black people in Gundams. What? You've got Creative Theory World with the Rule 56, or even the Broken Beat anime. There are so many people out there. You got The Line that just came out with new animation, but they've got the Grand Mighty Piton. There are so many IP out there that could be made, that could be produced full seasons. But since we're not getting the amount of support or the amount of funding for them, we're only getting crumbs from those that feel like we should be giving something. For as talented and as awesome as we are as a people, we sure do limit ourselves to the status quo, the norm, what's acceptable for whomever's, level of tolerance for us. I think we're better than that. We should be better than that. We are better than that. I'm at a point where I'm seriously trying to understand why people are having such a hard time in supporting businesses, creatives, ideas that truly do support their own interests. You know, for example, Blerd Station is a Black-owned streaming service that I am an advocate for, that I am a partner for. They had the idea of a Black Crunchyroll, where we have our own animation team or several teams. We have a production studio, with so many, well, actually we will have access to many other production studios so that we could feed into the idea of a Black Hollywood. Like Michael Jai White has a studio up in Massachusetts. Tyler Perry has his studio. There are more Black creatives and Black actors and directors out there that need our support and could use our support with what we are able to give them. But we just need funding. So the question is, like, why are we so worried about them when we could be worried about us? Because we contribute $1.8 trillion to the economy. How much of that do we see back reflected to our benefit? You have organizations like the Black Revolutionary Project, where they list, a lot of Black-owned businesses, within the states. Then you got Black Project 2025 that's trying to take that to another level. And then you got my website. I am the only list of Black-owned comic book conventions, and we could be supporting those Black businesses. Every Black-owned convention that you support, you are actually supporting more than 50 to 60 Black-owned businesses within that convention alone, if not more, because we have the power to change our trajectory. We really do. Yeah, when it's time for us to truly get on board with something, there shouldn't be any kind of hesitation, not like what I've been seeing. Especially when we can actually do it and we're not full of shit. So I want you to take what I said and really think about it. Look into everyone that I've said, even us, and see if this is a path that you're willing to jump on and really help and get down on, because when it's time to go to battle, you need to be rested and have your weapon sharp.